Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a purple makeup look. I've done a couple of these like monochromatic makeup looks here recently, and a popular one that you guys chose was purple. So we're going to be doing that today, and of course using all budget makeup. So if you are a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming on back for another video. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica and I'm basically a bargain makeup channel. And what I mean by that is I like to do a lot of the same fun content that other makeup channels like to do. I just try to keep it in the budget price point. So the closer to $1, the better. So if it sounds like you're in the right place, I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube. And as always, I will have related content linked down below, as well as the 2 other videos that I did recently, just like this. I've done peach and I've done berry. So I will have those linked down below that we can check them out after you're done watching. And yeah, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so I did my eyebrows off camera and I also applied eyeshadow primer. I will have everything listed down below. And now we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. So I've got a couple different things I can pull from. So in the readily available kind of category, I've got the LA Colors 6-pan in Fling, and I've got the 12-pan palette in Chic. Then if I need a little something extra, I've got a couple of LA Colors quads from the Tropical Bloom line. There's a couple purples in here that we might pull from. And I've also got the LA Colors liquid eyeshadow. This is in Regal. It's just a really pretty purple. So between all these things, we're gonna get some kind of a purple eye makeup look. And I'm gonna try to keep it as readily available as I can. That way it's easier for you to create it if you want to. So I'm just gonna like lay down a base, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I've had a lot of requests for me to do eye makeup looks using these 12-pan palettes. And I do have a couple, but they're old. And I really plan on doing that. I plan on doing like 2 looks, 1 palette videos with these, and then just breaking them out a little bit more, because I don't use them very much, really. And I know these are very easy to find at Dollar Trees, and a lot of you all have them. Of course, I know we are all waiting for them to reformulate the old color stories the way that the newest color story in Vogue is. It's like a neutral and it's got shimmers and mattes. We're all waiting for them to come out with these palettes in kind of a new formulation, and I have no doubt that it will happen someday. Okay, so just wanted to lay that down just as a good base for my other eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna now go into this shade here. We'll start building it up as we always do. I don't guess I wear purple eyeshadow very, very much. I used to always, like, often I would get sucked in by the Urban Decay Naked palettes, and I have the ultraviolet one, which is like a purple kind of color story, and I was so dead set on like not buying it, and then I saw it in person and ended up buying it, and I don't really use it very much. I think I did end up like duping it at some point. I'll have my entire palette duping playlist linked down below because those videos are fun. I have one right now that I'm working on. I actually have it all ready to go. I have all the palettes and stuff like that, but I just haven't filmed it yet. There we go. That's just kind of brightened it up just a little bit. Didn't do a whole lot, but I'm going to take a more compact brush now. Might actually go into the 6-pan palette, and I might go into, I think I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to use that same brush. Of course, they reformulated the 6-pan palettes and made them all like really, really incredible. They're so much better than the old formulations. And I have both. I have the new and the old. This one here is like an, you know, generally the new ones, they have kind of shimmers and mattes, versus the old ones, just some of the colors are a little repetitive, and they didn't really, they were just kind of like all like satins. I made a little bit of a mess. There we go. We're starting to brighten that up a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into Chic, and I'm going to go into that dark shade up here. This is what we're going to use to really try to smoke this out. I'm using a more compact brush. I did do a video where I gave you like a brush basics. I did it, I guess, maybe a couple months ago now. I will have that link down below, kind of teaching you at least my techniques for what brushes I use and when. And I am making a mess, but I'm laying it on real thick, y'all, so we'll clean it up. I'm meaning to buy, at Dollar Tree they have like under eye protectors from eyeshadow, and I've been meaning to like buy them to try them for, if for nothing else than for a review video, but I haven't been compelled to buy them yet. And but this is why I do my eye makeup first. Even though it looks weird, it took me a lot of getting used to. This right here is why. I'm just gonna blend that a bit. There we go. I think we have a good base laid down so far. So I think what I'm going to do is, because you know me, I've got to have like some shimmer, like most often. So I think I'm going to go into the liquid shadow, because this is really very readily available as well. And I've had mine for a good long while. Mine's probably starting to get dried out. But something you can do is put like some setting spray in, and it'll like loosen it up a bit, you know. I don't know if this will do exactly what I want it to do, but we're definitely going to try it. So I'm going to put this in the center, kind of to the inner corner. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's doing exactly what I would like it to do. There we go. That way we get a little bit of like shimmer. And like I said, I could have gone into those quads, but I feel really compelled to keep it as readily available as I can today. Alrighty, there we go. So I think I'm gonna stop with the shadow for right now. We're gonna come back as we always do, add finishing touches, but we're gonna move on with lashes. And so I'm gonna pull this out again. I've used this, I think, once before. IONI made like a blue and a purple mascara not too long ago. So I'm gonna use this today. So I'm gonna put a coat of this on my lashes, and then when I put my fake lashes on, I'm gonna do another coat. I wish they would come out with green. I'm kind of waiting for green. I think one of my Dollar Divas told me that L'Oreal or somewhere at the drugstore you can get a green one, but I'm holding out, y'all. So just gonna add a coat of that. We're gonna, like I said, put that on our lashes in a little bit. So I'm gonna add some liquid liner, put my lashes on, then I'll be right back and we'll put on some more of that purple mascara. All right, so my lashes are on, and I also added my foundation while I waited for the glue to get tacky. So now we're gonna add some more of that purple mascara, and just like, yeah, this is gonna be purple, y'all. And like I always say in these videos, if there's another color you wanna see, I had someone suggest, I've done pink looks, but I could be a little bit more intentional with a pink look. I had someone recommend mauve, and then I had the idea of doing something more like a silver, and then like kind of like a gold. I've had someone suggest green, and I had someone request a goth look too, which I'm definitely planning on doing. So now I'm gonna add concealer just real quick. My hair's doing a weird thing over here. This is from, I think, Temu. This is the SVMY Concealer. I will have those videos down below. This year I did a full face of Shot Miss A, and a full face of Temu makeup, and a full face of Sheen, and I will have those linked down below as well. Because those are all, of course, places you can get affordable, like, not affordable, but like bargain budget makeup. Now I'm gonna add the AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. Out of all of like the different like translucent pressed powders I've tried, like from Beauty Intuition, what's the other one? Be Pure, like the Essentially Ageless. This is like my favorite. Of course you get the IONI mattifying. I've been kind of gravitating towards this one. Just kind of set this down a little bit. There we go. So now for bronzer, I'm going to use this Rimmel London Jelly Bronzer. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's in Golden Touch. I really, really like this. So I'm going to put some on the stippling brush. So I'm going to put the stippling brush in there. Oops, I grabbed way too much. So I'm going to put some on the stippling brush and kind of diffuse it on the back of my hand. Of course, there's like some easier to find. You know, this is one of those kind of, you know, random like brand name finds from Dollar Tree, but of course, LA Colors makes a really nice cream blush, and Be Pure's Charlotte Tilbury dupes. Of course, this is all if you're new to my channel, and I've got videos using all of that. I think I did actually recently I did a video of a full face of like dupes from Dollar Tree. I'll have that link down below. Those are always really fun. This is just really nice and glowy, and yeah, just a really, really, really nice bronzer. I like to put it up into my hairline. Getting ready to do my roots again. The Dollar Tree hair color is just, for me, it's just awesome. I feel like I haven't had to do my roots as quick as when I use stuff from Sally's, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just in my brain or if it's reality, but I did it a good while ago, I feel like. And my hair still isn't as gray as I feel like it normally would be. Like I said, I don't know if that's just my brain or it's reality. So I'm going to use the LA Colors blush. This is in Peach Rose. This is the one I was saying is kind of, sort of a dupe for the old, it's discontinued, but it's the NARS Super Orgasm blush. It's kind of a peachy pink, and it's got the little flecks of glitter in it. This is probably a little bit more muted than that was, but nonetheless, it's a really nice blush. I'm going to apply a little bit. There we go, just a little hint of color. Now my highlighter is really fun. This is not a readily available product. This is one of those like unicorn items that was at the Dollar Tree. And I've got a color story of this that I found. This one was sent by my friend Marina. And I used this actually very recently. So I'm gonna go, because this is like a fun, like a purple look, I'm gonna go into this highlighter right here. It's basically, it's a highlighter palette. These are all creams, these are all powders. And so let's swatch it. See, I'm gonna go very, very light, but nonetheless, I'm gonna use it because like now's the time. Like when else am I gonna use that, you know? I'm gonna take my highlighter brush, put a little bit on there, and just kind of go with a light hand. Oh yeah, not as scary when you don't do like a big saturated like swatch. There we go. Okay, very light-handed. I could easily go very, very overboard with that. You can put a little bit on my cheek. There we go. Yeah, enough is enough. That's enough. So now we're gonna go back to the eyes and finish up the look. First, as in like an under the brow bone highlight. First, as an under the brow bone highlight, I'm gonna go into this like white shade right here. And just do that real quick. Just pop that underneath. I feel like I went a little bit overboard. Brush through my brows. Blur it a little bit. There we go. A little under the brow bone highlight. Now we need to do like an inner corner highlight, and I do have a fun product. These aren't the best, of course, but I got this maybe a couple years ago when LA Colors came out with like a spring line. They had a bunch of colorful liners, and this is in the shade Unbridled. It's a purple, of course. And I'm gonna go into my waterline with this and see if I can't get any kind of a payoff. I'm gonna warm it up on my hand. I think that can help a whole lot. And if I don't get any color payoff, I think I might just let this go. A little bit. I mean, nothing super duper amazing. Very little, but like I said, I might even let it go. It's just, they're not the best. The black one's kind of like okay, but... Okay, so I might smoke out underneath, but I'm gonna do an inner corner highlight. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into that same shade that I used for under my brow bone, and I'm gonna use a little tapered brush. Spray my brush, even though it's a matte, I'm gonna still go ahead and do that. I just want to brighten up that inner corner. There we go. That is doing what I need it to do. Sometimes this can be very hit or miss with certain eyeshadows. Okay, so that did what I needed it to do. Because I think I might smoke out underneath just a little bit. I'm going to go back into that dark shade that we used earlier. My brush to not make a mess. All right, there we go. I would say that the eyes are done. Yeah, it's definitely a very bold purple look. So now lips. So I'm gonna keep this like readily available, and so I've just got the LA Colors Lip Duo. This is in Vibe. So it's got like a lipstick that is kind of it's kind of a fuchsia, but you know, purple can be hard to find with lipstick, especially at like Dollar Tree. Then it's got like a lip gloss you can put over it. And these lip glosses aren't like super pigmented like some other lip glosses, but you know, it'll give you a little bit of a shine. So I think I'm gonna do the lipstick on this. I am gonna line my lips with the IONI PhatLipChubbyStick. This is in Plum. I'm sure there's actual like more purple lip products at Dollar Tree. Especially like the lip crayons. I know Clean Color has had lip crayons that I have not purchased, and I think they have a purple. But purple isn't something I gravitate towards in like my lip color, so I didn't really buy it. So I'm just gonna go in. So there we go. I think that's a nice compliment to this like purple makeup look. It's a little bright, and yeah, the like makeup look came out like really like vibrant. And so I think overall I got the look that I wanted and got to use a lot of readily available makeup from Dollar Tree. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, hit the like button if you did. Definitely comment down below and let me know what you would like my next monochromatic look to be. You know, I love hearing from you all. And again, check out the description box for related content, similar videos to this, as well as any video that I mentioned. Definitely go check that out and give my other videos a binge watch. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.